Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Kara and today is day 16th of Frizzmas. If you've been with me since day one, thank you for rolling with me with all these videos. If you're new, returning, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate you guys and I'm really having fun doing all these videos even though, you know, it's a lot of work, but it is fun because I am really going through my makeup collection and I'm really appreciating my makeup collection. So today I'm talking about my favorite makeup packaging that I own. And I don't have a cute number or anything like that. I just picked out the things that when I went through my collection that I really love. So if you want to see my favorites, keep on watching this video. Don't forget to let me know what your favorite makeup packaging is and definitely consider subscribing and joining the community. Y'all know I want you back. All right, let's get started. So some of these things are probably gonna be obvious choices and some of them you're gonna be like, I don't know why you picked that. But these are my favorites, y'all. And I have a range of things, not just eyeshadows, although that may be the bulk. Let's get started with the obvious. Mama Pat, I love her packaging, okay? This is the Midnight Sun palette. I love this so much that I somehow pulled off the string that usually is on here. But I really love the Midnight Sun packaging. I don't know if it's the purple. I don't know what it is, but I mean, I love all of her packaging, but this is just so gorgeous. And then, you know, I could not get rid of the box, like with the artwork that's on here. I don't mind the card that comes in here. I know some people don't like this, but I don't mind it. That gives you the shade names. And then you have this black acrylic. You know, I should have really cleaned my palettes off for a packaging video, but that'd be too much like, right? You've got this black acrylic packaging here in the case, and it is just gorgeous. The Divine Rose 2, you know, I have the pink one. Let me grab Divine Rose 2 because we need to just take a look at that one with the pink acrylic. Hold on. Okay, so here's Divine Rose 2, and there's the string that I somehow broke on Midnight Sun. But you know, for Divine Rose 2, I was able to get the pink packaging. Sorry about the print, y'all, but you know, at least y'all know, like, I use my stuff and it's not just for show. Like, it's being used as much as this costs. Let's go back to Midnight Sun. So, I mean, it's just, the layout is so gorgeous, and I know some people wish that she would put the shade names on the actual palette, but I don't know. I don't think I want the shade names on here. I just love the way it looks. I love how clean it looks on the inside. Not my palette, but you know, when you get it, it's nice and clean. And I didn't even take the plastic off the mirror, but you've got the mirror with the, I don't know, is it beveled? Is that what you call it? But you know, it's a really high quality mirror. So for $125, this feels like $125. You know, her logos are etched in here. And then you have on the back of this palette, you know, her information here, and it's all etched in. It's not a sticker. I know she had a sticker on the new quads and some people were not happy about that, but it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. I don't know, it just makes you feel like you're getting your money's worth. Not to mention the eyeshadow quality is top notch as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, the Pat McGrath Mothership palettes are just, they're up there with packaging, and these aren't ranked. I'm just pulling this stuff out as, you know, I got it in a box right here. So next on my list, I have my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. Let's look at it up close. This clamshell bronzer, or seashell, no, clamshell. It is so gorgeous, you guys. Like, I don't know, it's so pretty. And you know, the pan size of this bronzer is huge. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna run out of it, but you know, when I pull this out and it's got this big mirror, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm in The Little Mermaid. Like, I love it. I love it. She's got her logo here and the star. And what's really good about this is when you want to get a refill, or when you're finished, you know, you keep the clamshell, you just pop the inside out and buy the refill. So I just thought that was really smart. And I love this bronzer, and it's so like, you know, it's thin and slim, even though it's like wide, but it's flat. I don't know, I love this. I love this. I don't know, I really, really do. And I know her highlighter came in a silver one like this, so I can see how people get caught up in packaging. Like, it doesn't hurt. You know, I'm not a packaging person. I mean, I like nice packaging, but especially when you're paying for more luxury or high-end items, nice packaging does not hurt, and it should be nice, you know? So next we have something by Colourpop. This is the packaging from the Sailor Moon collection, and I feel like they did such a wonderful job with this packaging. So you've got this like kind of reflective packaging. It makes that noise. And I just think they did a wonderful, wonderful job. They could have put a mirror in here, but it's Colourpop, you know how they roll. But yeah, this is like so cute. The blushes that came with it are packaged the same exact way. And I just think they did an amazing job. So you can probably see the two pictures there. There it is. Could y'all see it with the palette? Because I think I wasn't moving it right. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I feel like even when this makeup expires, I will keep this. I think this has the same picture on it, but I'll definitely keep it for this packaging. Yeah, Colourpop, y'all did that. Now y'all restocks on this was a mess, but it was a well done collection, I think. So next we have by Wayne Goss, the Weightless Veil blush. You know, I just love the silver shine, and it's so simple. It's just Wayne Goss, you know, it's just his name. But then when you open it up, it's like, whoa, look at that. This is Vivid Azalea. Look how gorgeous these pans are with the blush. Like, I mean, no, I was gonna say you can fit your whole hand in there. No, you can't. But I mean, you could use any size makeup brush in this, and that's how he designed these pans, so that, you know, any size brush that you decide to use can fit into these pan sizes. I just love the simplicity of it, but it still feels very luxe. I think these are great. Not to mention the blushes are great. You've got your mirror in here, and that's that. Small, compact. I think the packaging of these blushes is beautiful. Here's one of my more simpler items that I really love. Now, you may know this is one of my favorite foundations. This is the Tarte Found Sealer. Now, what I love about this packaging is that there is no top. You just go like that. Sorry, the pump is what it is, but you just, I tried to clean this off. But anyway, you just go like that, and you don't have to worry about the top. I just think it's very smart. The top's not gonna get lost. You don't have to worry about anything leaking. The other thing that I love about this is you can very clearly see how much foundation you have left instead of trying to figure it out or getting that okie doke when you start pumping it and realize there's nothing in there, but the outside of the bottle is coated with foundation, and then you up there in a situation because you don't have any foundation. I know a lot of people have more than one though. I'm not gonna talk about my foundation collection, but yeah, this is just so easy to see when you're running low. So I love that. I love how Tarte did that. I think that's really smart. And you don't have to worry about a top. It's just like, you know, it's great. Let's talk about, oh yes, these are my Yves Saint Laurent lip shines. Oh my gosh, like if you want to feel rich, these will do it. These are packaged so nicely. They're, you know, they're weighty, but they're not like too crazy. This is from the Holiday 2020 collection. Let me just let y'all see that up close. But you know, it has the logo here, and it's got sparkles in it with the leopard print. And this is what the balm looks like. These smell so good. They just smell so good. Maybe like peach. It's got like a peach scent. I don't know. So pretty. And this is what the regular ones look like. And I just think these are just so pretty. Like, I mean, you walking around with one of these and you pull this out, somebody gonna be like, oh, what's that? You know what I mean? Like, it's very rich looking. Also with these balms, YSL Beauty has a lot of sales. Like, you can easily get 40% off their beauty buys, kind of like how MAC does. Recently they had 50% off their beauty buys, and some of these are on there, so you can get these for a reasonable price. I believe they're usually like $38, but yeah, these are nice. Like, if you were curious about them, they're really nice. And I haven't tried their actual lipstick, but these like lip shines they're very reminiscent of like the Pat McGrath Divinal lip shines, like all those balms that people are coming out with. It's like that. Okay, next on my list is my Game of Thrones palette by Urban Decay. I may have shown this on a video previously, but this is one of my favorite things like in my whole makeup collection, just because Game of Thrones is my favorite show. But I just felt like the way this collection was put together was amazing. This was right before the final season. So you open it up and there's a little saying here, and it says, Lannister, Targaryen, Baratheon, Stark, Tyrell, let me get my reading together. Hold on, y'all. Lannister, Targaryen, Baratheon, Stark, Tyrell, they're all just spokes on a wheel. This one's on top, then that one's on top, and on it spins, crushing those on the ground. And that was a quote by Daenerys Targaryen. There's a big mirror here, so you know. Oh, wait a minute, I'm about to show y'all, forget the best part. Let me show y'all. Then you have the actual chair. You know, the throne, the Iron Throne. And it says, never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor and it can never be used to hurt you. And that was by Tyrion Lannister, who, you know, was a dwarf and everybody used to make fun of him. But like, he was also so smart and like he was very intelligent, and he was getting the ladies too, for real. Now, the palette, this isn't very travel friendly, but the palette actually slides out of this drawer, and I love the color story on here. So there are 16 shades, and all of the names go with the TV series. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 4 are all topper shades that are used to transform the shadows that you decide to put on. I just felt like I just love how they took, like, here's for the White Walkers, so you've got that blue frozen look, and Winterfell. Like, they just took tidbits from the show. Lannister, the Lannister gold, and here you have Fire and Blood, the Targaryens. So it was just really, really good. And the highlighter palette, I don't have it over near me, but they all had, like, there was 3 and they had the dragon's eggs on them. And it was just amazingly done. I wasn't able to get my hands on the lipsticks. I still have some of the eyeliners. Once I get my room together, this is something that I will be displaying because it's one of my favorite things. So next we have the Gucci bronzer. I mean, how could you not love this? You've got this beautiful Tiffany blue and gold bronzer. This is something else I need to have displayed. And you have your bronzer here, and it's got that pattern etched into it, and it kind of reminds you a little bit of the pattern on the back, but it's just the detailing of it that's beautiful. You lift it up here, and then here's your brush, which I have not used, and it's got your mirror. So, I mean, this makes you feel like, I'm just saying, it makes you feel rich. Now, I did get this on sale. I just hadn't heard one bad thing about it, and I really wanted to try it. So I do have it in the shade medium, which is 3, and tan 4, I believe. And yeah, I just think it's a beautiful package. Yeah, it's really nice. All right, let's continue on. I've always been a fan of Huda Beauty's larger palettes. Here I have the Desert Dusk palette, and I also have Mercury Retrograde. I really like Mercury Retrograde, but I lost the little card that comes inside. I don't know. I feel like it's probably in my drawer somewhere. But, you know, she has this little card that comes in that's usually her eyes, which is fine. I love the Mercury Retrograde packaging. I'm not sure why, but I really love this. And I love this palette. I remember when this palette came out and I bought it because it came out at the end of 2019. And I just felt like this looks like a spring palette. Like I just wasn't really sure why she came out with this color story at that time of year, but I don't care. I think this is one of the best palettes that she's done. And I just love kind of the iridescence that's in it. I just think this was a great palette and I think it looks really nice. It's slim, it's, you know, it's not like a whole lot to it, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, there's some detail there. Oh my God, I didn't even really open it all the way. I'm gonna put it back on because I want to keep it pristine. But I love this palette and I love the packaging of this palette. Probably more than her other ones. I don't know, it's a little bit different to me. And you know, it comes in like the iridescent type box as well. This was a really good palette, y'all. I need to do a look with this one. Only a few more items. All right, next I have by Pat McGrath. I'm so sorry about the, I'm sorry, because I could just see my mom saying, I can't believe you didn't, and my aunt, I can't believe you didn't wipe these out. Okay, that's better. So this is the Pat McGrath highlighter that she came out with her holiday collection. It is in the shade Champagne Gold. In addition to being a beautiful highlighter, it is a beautiful paperweight or statement piece or display piece. It also has this, I'm sorry if y'all hear my nephew and children in the background, but it also has this beautiful design that is, you know, sketched into the highlighter. And I just think it's gorgeous. I think it's gorgeous. And I think the highlighter is wonderful as well. So you're not paying for this. No, you kind of were paying for the packaging on this one though. Cause this one was, you know, I think $60 something. And I just love how it screws on. It's beautiful. Like I said, once I get my room together, I'm gonna have some things that are just gonna be sitting out. This is definitely going to be one of them for sure. Now going into another highlighter that I think is beautiful in my collection is the Natasha Denona I Need a New Glow. It's not so much the outside packaging, it's this. I love this. I love this. It's got the ND on it and then this like crisscross situation. And it's a great highlighter, but I just think that this is beautiful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna pay for something, I'm not saying it has to have all these bells and whistles, but this is so pretty. And it makes you feel like, you know, I mean, it's just nice. I just feel like, you know, as much money as we're all spending on makeup, like, you know, it really should look nice. Next, we have by Chanel, the chains. Let me tell y'all something about this blush. Okay. First of all, love the simplicity here on the outside because see, nice packaging isn't always a whole bunch of like glitter and sparkle. You know what I mean? Sometimes to me, I like the minimal approach to the packaging. I have another minimalistic makeup package that I'm going to show you in a minute. You all have seen me show this blush, I'm sure, several times at this point. It's got the chain detail here on the inside, and it is a great blush. You know, it's got that shimmer to it, and I just think it's very lovely. You know, I really do. And I know, hi. Well, hi there. What are you talking about? I'm gonna close my door. See? Well, thank you, River. How come River closed the door and August can't? Anyway, I know that the chain is gonna eventually wear away, but while it's here, I'm going to enjoy it and look at it and say, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And then when it wears away, I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, that was so pretty. Couple more, not many left. This is my Tom Ford quad in Soleil et Lune. I think that I really like this white casing. And it's just, to me, so sleek and simple. But, you know, this design is very unique to Tom Ford. And, you know, I think it's like very, you know, it's like his signature. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I love that it's his signature, but I don't love it so much that you're repackaging it certain quads in different colors. And I don't like that a whole lot, because then people are buying it because they want it in a different color. And I just feel like these quads are so expensive. It's like, you know, I'm not buying the same quad in a different color. No, just not doing it. And Pat McGrath did that too, and not doing that. But I do love this. I think it's beautiful. And you know, it's got this little pouch. I just think it's so pretty. I really do. I think the little gold box, and I think the other ones come in like the brown, you know, shimmery box. I just think it's pretty. I think it's, yeah, it's up there with me for favorites. Here you go. At least I'm getting used to it, because I'm trying to make these videos. All right, next we have Coletos. Now, I just showed this on... Yes. Can you close the door? So next we have Coletos. I did show this in my mimosas and makeup video. I just love everything about how their packaging comes. I mean, it's just a whole vibe. It's so signature to them and to their brand. I love how the Space Age highlighter is packaged. It's kind of see-through, which is nice. These Futurism palettes are nice as well. Very, you know, it's got the magnet here, the small little mirror. I know it's small, but you know, I just think all of their packaging, I mean, the detailing here on the insides of the palettes, I just think they really, it just seems like you like having things where it looks like somebody really took their time and did something that was thoughtful. And I feel like Coletos is thoughtful. I feel like they are thoughtful about everything that they come out with and how they send it out. So definitely on my list. All right, next is something I was gonna throw away, but it's really kind of grown on me, so don't. I know, I hate it and I love it at the same time. I love it, I hate it because it's really obnoxious and big and I can't put it in a drawer. So I kind of was like, if you can't beat them, join them. So it's on display. When I am ready to get rid of it, at least it can be recycled. If you didn't know, this is the Glam Light Ice Cream Dream Palette. What I really love is that the palette, despite having, what, 30 shades, it's in a very compact packaging situation. And here's the palette. Love it so much. Gorgeous, gorgeous shades. Beautiful palette, works great. Huge mirror. This, my friends, is a lot more easier to store. But you know, if I'm gonna keep the truck, my mom was like, please don't throw that truck away. That truck was in the recycling and I went and got it out. And it is now on display. I have it in one of those like easel holders, or you know, you put like decorative plates in it. And then I just have it sitting on my dresser and I think it's cool. So yeah, this is like a love-hate, but I'm starting to love it because it's sitting out all the time. I have 3 things left. I don't know how many I've mentioned, but yeah, 3 more things. I don't want to hear nothing. If I had to rank, this would probably be really up there. I don't care about what y'all say about KKW Beauty. I love how minimal her packaging is. It's not a whole bunch of stuff that's gonna throw you off. You're gonna be able to tell if something's bad. You're not gonna be like, oh, but it's so cute. No, you're gonna be like, it's plain. Let me see it for what it is. And I mean, it is so simple, but I love simple. This is the Classic 2 palette. I haven't even used this yet because I recently purchased it on sale. But it's just plain. You see it for what it is, and that's that. I know some people don't like that, but I absolutely love it. She's got the shade names on the back. And I feel like, you know, if you know anything about KKW Beauty, and I know people complain about it a lot, she's a neutral girl, you know? That's what she likes. All of her palettes are probably gonna be neutrals with a pop of color. So she's not claiming to do colorful palettes. You know, when she did her birthday palette, that birthday collection with the purple shades and then the browns, that's about all you're gonna get. So people are complaining like, oh, she keeps putting out the same stuff. And I'm like, yeah, because her style's not changing that much, but you know, there are some variations. But I love it. It's simple, travel friendly, sleek. The box is simple. I feel like her makeup is pretty affordable, and I know people don't want to, you know, give their money to her, but I like it, and that's just how I feel. And she has sales, and I think I am saving the best for last, in a way. I don't know, not really. I don't know. All right, I'm trying to clean this off because I don't want people like, that's dirty. This is a highlighter by Fenty Beauty, and I don't know. I just associate this octagon shape with Fenty Beauty. It's so signature for her, and I feel like her brand really changed the game. So this is just one of my favorites. I like the octagon highlighters that all, you know, snap together. They're magnetized, and I just think this is such a signature look for her brand. And when I see it, it's like, you like Fenty. Like, she changed the game with the foundation ranges, these highlighters that she came out with, like the kilowatts. This one looks like it's gotten some attention. This is Sandcastle and Mint Mojito. So, I mean, I think these highlighters are great. And I don't know if Fenty is old news to some, but I have all of her highlighters. Not these, but the sticks. I think they are amazing. I have all of the cheeks, well, no, like 10 of the cheeks out blushes. I have 2 of the bronzers, and they're in that bronze case like this. I just think they look beautiful. I love the packaging of these and those highlight sticks. I just love it. I'm happy for Rihanna, but I'm just like, would be happier if her album came out, because I'm still waiting for that. But she is doing the damn thing. All right, y'all, I'm finished. I got one more left. Well, I'm not finished. I got one more left, then I'm finished. But I said I was gonna find somewhere to put these right here. Y'all, they did the damn thing. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. I don't care what you say about the palettes. I don't care if you don't think the palettes are great. I don't care if you think you get fallout over your face. When it comes to the design and the layout of what Melt did with that whole Beetlejuice collection, they did that. They did it. The detail. You could just tell, like, they didn't throw this together. You know, this was not a thrown together collection. This is the waiting room. You know, you've got the movie scene here with the Sawed Girl. Like, I don't even know if you can see it, but the Sawed Girl's legs, I might have rubbed it off on some of them at this point because I've been playing with them so much. And just, you know, it's weighty. It's like, I mean, it's like that heavy plastic. They really did a good job with the design of all of the things in the collection. Like, had I had these palettes a little bit longer, I would have had them in my top 5s for the year, because I think the color scheme separately as well as together is very, very unique, and I don't have anything like it. So yeah, here's the other scene from the movie. And then, you know, this is the recently deceased. This is the inside of this one with the Beetlejuice stripes. And then you've got his, well, his face was there. I think you can see it right here maybe. But they did it with this. They did it with these palettes. And I am so happy I got back on the Melt train, because I was like, I don't need these colors. I just don't know. But I'm so glad I bought them, because they are really, really unique palettes. And that's that. All right, y'all. So for me to not be a packaging person, I surely have a lot of favorites. But those are my favorites for my makeup packaging. I went through my whole collection. I'm sure there may be a couple things that I possibly could have left out, but I feel like if I don't have it mentioned here, and I'm not thinking about it, then it can't be a favorite. You know what I mean? These are the things like that came right to my mind when I started thinking about my my favorites for makeup packaging. So let me know down below, what are your favorites in your collection that you love? Thank you so much for spending another day of Frizzmas with me. Make sure that you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice. Stay safe, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.